Last time, our adventurers hired to take a caravan to the Grey Haven. They were confronted by a little pixie as Zachary tried to steal some of its berries. They were confronted by an enormous spider whose house and webbing was blocking the path of the wagon. And after that, they were confronted by a near-death experience for Zeno as he nearly jumped onto a sleeping owlbear. Luckily, the wind kicked up, blew the leaves away, and saved his life. And now for today's adventure. Day 11 has passed, which means there are approximately 9 more days of travel until the group make their way to Grey Haven. It's been a nice quiet trip. The characters are traveling, like normal, in their wagons. It's a nice sunny day. The party notices off to the side of the road a large, overgrown stone area. I want everybody to roll an Arcana check.
I got 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
22.
3.
3. Oh, so, which makes sense that the wizard is the one to know something about it. These are ancient rune stones. And you can feel a magic pulse to it almost. You get near it and it's like boom, boom, boom. Like it's almost like the stones are alive or something. Can I see your character sheet for a minute? One of your items starts to feel a little bit different. And I am going to pick it as... You know what? Let's go with your staff. Your staff starts to feel different in your hand. And you can feel that it's somewhat magical all of a sudden. With your roll that you rolled, you know that it now has the Drift Light ability, which is a special ability that's granted to an item. You can hold the item, and it will give off light. So if it's dark out, you can hold out your staff, and boom, it'll start to give off light. You can also hold it in the air and let go, and it will stay there. And when you walk, it will follow you. So you can put it up in the air, it'll give off light, and you can walk, and it will still give off light and follow you, though you haven't carried it. So I will add that to your character sheet when we're done the game for today, okay? So that's your staff. It has the Drift Light ability. But for the most part, that's all that happens today. It's a very quiet trip. You guys have a sleep at night. So night passes again, and that is day 12. And then day 13. Speaking, you're wondering why these guys even hired you. You've only had to fight one creature, really, that spider. Suddenly, and I want actually everyone, you should have on your page, let me see where it is. Down at the bottom, you have a passive perception.
Okay.
There's a bottom square on your left-hand side.
Wisdom, but then it says perception.
But there, yeah, so what is it, everybody?
12.
Okay, so you have a 12?
Yeah.
You have an 11, so this is your passive perception, and you have a 12 also. So that means that's just you, as you're traveling and walking, maybe noticing something. You're not looking for something, it's just, oh, there's something on the side of the road maybe, okay? You guys see, and jumping out of the woods is a large, smaller than a bear, but bigger than a wolf. It is a warg.
Oh no.
Jumps out of the bush, but since you noticed in time, it doesn't catch you by surprise. You caught it. You saw it kind of in the woods before it leaped out. Are you guys inside of the wagons, or are you on the sides of the wagons?
I'm on my horse on the side.
You could be on a horse, okay?
I'm on the side too.
You're on the side. Are you on the side?
Yes.
You're on a horse like them, okay?
No one's in their care.
Okay, so you know what? Let's make it makes more sense to kind of be on this side if the wargs would be. Just make it easy. Findle is in there. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we are going to roll initiative.
Should we try to roll initiative? I
Okay,
got a
so
12.
just a second.
I got a 12.
So Zeno got a 12 initiative.
2.
You rolled a 2 total.
No, you roll it. I got an 11.
You have an 11, Zachary.
19.
19.
Oh my gosh,
And where's my dice? I'm not prepared. The warg is going to act. So, like it seems to be most games so far, Firestorm goes first. So you see jumping out of the woods, coming right towards. You get this one, right? Yeah, coming right towards you. Is this big wolf, bear, big thing.
Like bigger than a wolf.
Quite scary.
smaller than a
He's coming charging right towards you. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna tell Zachary and Zeno maybe to help me.
Okay, but you can make it. You can do something too.
Firebolt.
Firebolt, poof.
8.
You rolled an 8 to hit, and oh, you miss. The firebolt just misses by him. Next on the list is Zeno.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off of
You're
my...
gonna jump off the horse, okay?
I'm gonna jump... No, I'm gonna stand up on my horse, like, punch, like, shove my foot off of its face and just punch the thing in the head.
Okay, so I want you to roll athletics.
Athletic.
And, okay.
I got a 10.
You got a 10? It's clumsy. You didn't make it look nearly as nice as you thought it would look, but you're able to jump off,
Able to hit it?
and you're going to fly in the air and kick him, or punch him, you said?
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, so roll your
I
attack.
got a 15.
15 total.
Yeah.
You hit.
Yes.
So roll your damage.
3. I did 6 damage.
6 damage to him, okay.
Okay.
Next on the list is Zachary. You just saw your... He's not... I don't know if he's really your friend yet, right? He just jumped off his horse, wham! And punched the warg right in the face. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna produce flame.
You shoot a ball of fire at him, okay? Roll your attack.
10.
You rolled 10. Oh, your fire just misses. You almost hit Zeno. He could probably hear... He could feel it right over his head. Whew. Okay, so it is the warg's turn. And since he was going to go after Firestorm, but some crazy guy just jumped off of the a horse and punched him, he is going to take an attack at you. So he is going to bite you.
Zeno?
He's going to bite Zeno, yep. What is your armor?
14.
14. Oh, he takes a big bite out of you. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Did he crit?
No, but he has a strong bite. He did 9 damage to you. So Zeno, you are down to 1 hit point.
Oh.
Okay, we're back at the top.
Is he low? I hope he's low.
It is Firestorm's turn.
Come on.
Firestorm, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna smack him.
Smack him with your quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Okay, roll. So you're going to hop off your horse?
Yeah.
Okay, you hop off nicely, though, or are you going to jump off the horse like Zeno did?
I'm just gonna.
You're just going to kind of hop off. Okay, easy enough. Okay, you hop off, you pull out your staff at the same time, and you take a swing. Roll that and add your bonus.
12.
12. Oh, you hit him, but it's not a very good hit. It doesn't do any damage. Zeno, it is your turn. You are hurting. He took a big bite out of you. Oh!
I'm gonna pull my quarterstaff out of my backpack and shove it in his mouth.
Shove it into his mouth, okay? Roll your attack.
I only got 8.
You roll an 8. Oh, no, nothing. You try to shove your staff into his mouth, and he kind of just shakes his head, and there's nothing. It is Zachary's turn.
Punch.
Oh wait, I'm gonna run
up.
up to him, grab his neck, and produce flame.
Oh yeah, grab his neck and then produce flame, and it just like...
It won't do anything extra.
Oh, it'll just look cool.
So what are you gonna attack the warg, or are you gonna heal Zeno?
By a warthog, Andrew.
attack the warg.
I didn't get
You
killed
attack
by
the
a
warg?
giant spider, but I'm gonna get killed by a.
You gotta roll your attack first. What's your total?
4.
4. You miss. But suddenly, out of the wagon, jumps, Findle. He jumps out of the wagon. He kind of does a tuck and roll. He sees the warg, and he is going to cast a spell. Okay, so Findle jumps out of the wagon. He rolls towards Zeno, and he touches you with his hand. Suddenly, you feel more protected. He casts mage armor on you. So that means your armor is going to be 13 plus your dexterity bonus.
Nice.
That's the best he could do. Hopefully it'll protect you from the warg. Extra 3 armor is always nice, though. And that's going to last you...
Did you roll a 4-sided dice to see how much? Or did you
No, that's just what it is. Mage armor lasts for 8 hours. So it's going to be good until part of you guys go to bed for the night.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
So
Okay, but saying that, it is the warg's turn. The warg is going to feel like... And you know what? The warg's going to take another chomp out of you. He wants to finish you off. He's hungry. So he's going to roll...
I can guarantee it. Watch.
16 to hit.
He missed.
Just misses. He kind of bites onto you, but he couldn't get a good grip on you. It is Firestorm's turn. What are you going to do?
Firebolt.
Firebolt? Okay.
Again? Nice.
Roll the 20-sided dice and add your bonus.
15.
15. You hit him. Okay, so roll your damage. 4 damage. Okay. You hit him with a firebolt. Zeno, it's your turn.
I think
You're hurting. You're down to 1 hit point, but you feel a bit more protected.
I'm gonna, what's that called when they jump on them and they, shove their
Like,
elbow?
Like
They go,
a jumping
this.
elbow drop or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
I'm gonna do that.
You drop an elbow on him. Okay, that'll just be a normal attack.
Got 13.
Oh, you hit him! So you hit him with your elbow drop. Roll your damage.
Just an unarmed strike?
Yep.
Oh, I only get 4 damage.
4 damage.
Shoot. I got the...
Okay, he's getting knocked down. It is Zachary's turn. What are you going to do?
Elbow drop the wolf.
I'm going to heal Zeno.
You're going to heal Zeno? Okay, so where's your heal?
9.
9. Oh, you have healed right up to 10.
Yeah, good job.
He's full health after that heal. That's a good heal. After Zachary, it is Findle. So, Findle is going to... He's going to take a step back. He pulls out of his belt a little rope with a rock on it. He swings around and he shoots a sling bolt at the warg. He hits with the little sling bolt for 3 points of damage.
Nice.
Not bad.
Is he dead?
No, that was the minimum damage you could do there. Oops.
Come on, Findle.
It is again the warg's turn. You know what? He's trying to take you down, and you just won't fall. You keep elbow dropping and punching him. You go flying off a horse, so that warg is going to take a bite out of you again. Misses. Especially with your extra armor. Actually, he would have... No, he still would have missed, but that's still good. Okay, Firestorm, it's your turn again.
Quarterstaff.
You take out the staff and you take a smack at him.
17.
17, you hit him. So roll your damage.
3.
3 damage. Oh, your guys are knocking him down. He's still standing. After Zeno.
I'll elbow drop him.
An 8, you miss.
9.
9 total, okay, you miss.
I still miss.
Zachary, it's your turn. This warg is looking pretty rough looking.
I'm just going to freeze flame.
Just produce flame again. Okay, roll your attack.
3.
3. And you miss. Okay, Findle is going to take another swing.
Findle.
Take a shot with his...
Nice damage.
He hits. And he is going to do... Oh my gosh.
Findle does 3 points.
3 damage again. I rolled a 1 on a 6-sided dice twice now. Okay, the warg is actually getting sick and tired of getting hit by rocks. So he's going to go after Findle, which will give you an attack of opportunity, Zeno.
Yes. Okay, so I just roll a 20. It's just a
Roll
normal
20,
attack, right?
a normal attack, yep.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to quarter stack him. 22.
22, you hit. Roll your attack damage.
6 damage.
6 damage, and just before you could take a big chunk out of Findle, you knock the warg out, killing him. So another day has passed. The warg fight is over. You guys have made camp the next night. The wagons have circled for the evening in the grassy clearing just off the side of the road, like you guys do most nights. The camp has been set up, the horses are unhitched, and the wagons opened up to air out in the cool evening air. In the middle of the camp, a cook fire has been lit, drawing together the hungry travelers. A hearty stew bubbles away, filling the air with its mouth-watering aroma. The caravan master clangs his ladle on the side of the pot, puts a hand to his mouth to call for dinner, and he's cut off. The chilling howl of a wolf pack cuts through the air. What do you do?
I'm gonna run over to Findle, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask him does he know what that is.
As you head over to Findle, everybody, all the people in the caravan are starting to get panicked. They know that there are wolves coming. The caravan master, Dougal, yells out, "Wolves! Wolves! Everybody protect the caravan! Everyone protect the wagons!" He comes in, looks at all of you guys. "This is what we're paying you guys for. Help us out here." So you guys have a moment. We're actually going to, before we get into anything, we're going to roll initiative.
I got 17. John, you gotta roll to see.
So Zeno, you rolled 17.
20!
Dougal yells out, "From the sounds of it, sounds like there's 3 or 4 wolves out there." First, who always goes first, is Firestorm. She rolls the highest every single time. It's wild. So Firestorm, what are you going to do? You guys hear wolves out in the wild?
I'm gonna get my cool stuff.
You don't see wolves though, just so you know. You just know they're coming, so you got a couple moments to get ready.
In case they're coming.
So you get your quarterstaff out. Are you just going to stay where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're going to stay where you are, then we move on to Zeno.
I am just gonna go and hide like under the caravan.
Okay, move your guy. Whatever your movement is, move your guy your movement.
I'm just gonna
and pick what caravan you want to go to.
hide half under it. Pardon?
Like you got to crawl underneath it?
Yeah, kind of thing. Well, I'm not gonna crawl all the way. I'm just gonna like hide like half under it. Like most of me are under it, but my head, like the little bits of my body is under it.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, so you're hiding under. Actually, so roll a stealth. If you're gonna be kind of hidden, roll a stealth.
20.
20 total.
Yeah, I got 16.
Okay, Zachary, you are next.
I'm gonna run up to the, or I'm gonna listen to her howl. Run up to them with my priest flame in my hand.
Yeah, you don't see them yet.
Yeah, but I'm listening to their howl.
Okay.
I'm following. Yeah, I'm gonna have my shield and my priest flame in my hand. I'm gonna run up to them. You don't know where
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Roll and let me see your sheet. I forget what it's called. I think it's nature. I want you to roll. Yeah, roll nature. So you get a +2.
3.
You rolled. Oh, you rolled. Okay, I was thinking maybe you could roll to see if you can tell where they're coming from the howls, but they must just be so loud and out there you can't really figure out where they're from. What?
Can I bang my crowbar on my shield?
Boom, boom, boom. Sure, you can do that. Are you gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out to the wilderness a little bit and bang my shield.
Well, come like what? Like over this way?
Over and
You gonna come out this way? Yeah, you can probably make it to here.
Why would you do that? Now they know where we are.
Well, probably already know where you are. Okay, so that is turn 1. Turn 2, we're starting at the top again, and we have Firestorm.
Can we see them now?
Nope, you can't see them yet. Firestorm, what are you gonna do?
I might move a bit. I'm gonna go by the Tuckman's caravan.
Okay.
I'm gonna be able to see them.
Okay, so you move up to the caravan. I want you to roll a perception.
14.
You rolled a 14 total?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good roll. You see Firestorm. You notice, as you're looking over here, A wolf is coming out. He doesn't see you. And it looks like he's going to come out from under. He's going to go underneath of the wagon. So you see him. What do you want to do?
Everyone, I see one of the wolves.
Okay. After Firestorm, it's Zeno's turn. So you hear her yell that out.
I'm just gonna like sit there. I'm just gonna stay. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can just sit there on your turn. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, after your turn, it will be Zachary's turn. What are you going to do? You're out this way banging on your shield.
Yeah, I'm going to run over there and produce flaming.
What's your speed?
30.
Probably 30?
Yeah, 30.
30, so you can only move 30 spaces, or 30 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each square is 5 feet. That's as far as you can get.
Could he hit that?
Yeah, can I produce from that?
You can't see him. He's behind the wagon still from where you see. You're just kind of running towards where Firestorm yelled.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw my javelin over and hope that I hit him.
You're going to just truck a javelin up there?
Yeah, and see if I hit him.
Okay, roll your attack.
You're gonna have to get really high.
And then I'm going to roll...
7.
You miss anyway. Okay, good enough. That makes it simple. Okay, you miss. A wolf, all of a sudden, Zeno, is crawling underneath of the wagon you're at and is face to face with you. Kind of startled, because you kind of probably wasn't expecting a person to be under the wagon. But he's going to make a bite attack at you.
No.
Bite? Yes, a bite attack at you. I think it's the next day, so you don't have mage armor on anymore. So it's just your normal armor, okay? I rolled a 23 to hit.
Oh, I think that hits.
So I think that hits too.
Oh, come on, man.
4 damage to you.
Oh my god.
So you are down to 6 hit points left. Another wolf actually is coming over here and is pouncing through here, and that's kind of where he's going to end. And then the one wolf that you saw, Firestorm, sees you and comes running and attacks you. What is your armor, Firestorm? Doesn't matter, I'm sure I hit you. 17 I rolled. So for you, I do 6 points of damage. You are down to 1 hit point left, Firestorm. But we're back at the top. Firestorm, it is your turn.
Use my quarter staff, and when I'm gonna hit it. I'm trying to hit it.
You're going to smack it with a quarter. Okay, that's fine. Roll your attack.
11!
11, you just miss.
No!
You feel like the wolf kind of just ducked its head out of the way in time. Zeno, it's your turn, Zeno.
Okay, so I see this wolf and I start just screaming because I got bit.
Okay.
Start
But
screaming.
you did get hit, okay.
I just start screaming like a 2-year-old and then I punch it like in fear. Okay, with my hand, obviously. Oh my gosh, seriously? I can't roll today. Got 11. What the fuck?
11, you miss. Okay, after Zeno, it is Zachary. What are you going to do, Zachary? You could probably see that wolf take a big bite out of Firestorm.
Yeah, I'm gonna run, slide, and produce flaming.
Like, from under the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You can run between the wagons.
No, I'm
A
gonna
little bit.
run,
You're gonna
slide under the wagon and produce flaming.
Okay, roll an athletics.
This better be like the whale scene.
That should be the top of your skills.
16.
Okay, cool. You come running under, you find a nice slick spot of mud, and your body just
So does that mean he hits?
slides across. Now roll your attack. That's just him sliding and not cracking his head on the wagon.
14.
14 to hit. You hit with your fire. Roll your damage.
12.
12 damage?
Uh-huh.
Poof! You just light up that wolf and he's gone.
Yes!
Yeah.
Can I have less than 12 or less HP. So if you're able, that's good
Nice.
to know.
That was good. That probably saved Firestorm. If she got attacked again, she'd be hurting. Okay, so that leaves that wolf is dead. The one that bit you there, Zeno, is going to bite you again. Misses completely. And the other wolf is going to come out. He saw... Actually, you're over here now. It is going to run over to a way... It's going to run this way and see you. He probably saw you run under the wagon. So he's going to scamper under the wagon. He's going to take a bite out of you. What's your armor?
15.
Oh, he just missed. I rolled a 14.
Oh my gosh.
So you can feel him like biting at your ankles, but he just misses. Okay, Firestorm. It is your turn. You are hurting. That wolf really hurt you bad. But what are you going to do? You see a wolf under the wagon kind of biting at Zachary.
I'm gonna try to... I'll just firebolt the wolf.
Exactly.
You're going to firebolt the wolf? Okay. So you're going to firebolt the wolf?
Yes.
Okay, roll your attack.
Okay.
What's your total?
22!
Okay, you hit. Roll your damage.
Did you crit? Did you roll a 20?
No, I just added.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna
fine.
say
Okay.
if you rolled a 20, you need to say that.
Roll your damage now. 9. Which wolf is that? That's that one. Okay, so he is down to... Zeno, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna like shove my hands out at the wolf and I'm just gonna be like, hey, and I'm gonna try to like get him to stop attacking me. So animal handling.
Yeah, animal handling.
19. Yes.
Okay, I gotta read a book
Then roll.
19.
because I'm not sure
I
how
will
this will work. Okay, so you're trying to roll animal handling to see if you can calm the wolf down. What was your roll?
It's 19.
19. You know what? You feel like you could do it, but the wolf is not caring what you're saying.
No, I rolled a 19. How
I
did
know.
not do it?
Because there's reasons.
I just got myself killed. Oh, stinking man.
But you know what? It's a different roll, but you rolled good for animal handling. You feel like this wolf, you really thought you knew what you were doing, and the wolf's not listening. So you're wondering if these wolves are trained. And that's why he didn't listen. Okay? I am going to have it's Zachary's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to Firestorm, but I'm gonna do it to Zachary with the wolf.
What?
I'm gonna run up to
slide him.
I'm gonna run up to Zachary, slide in the mud, and produce flame. The wolf there.
Well, he's right beside you.
You could just kill the one that's...
You gotta turn around and blast him.
Okay, I'll go jump up at him, grab him, and produce flame him.
Okay.
3.
3. So you miss with your blast. I would like you guys to all roll a perception.
I rolled 13. That's good.
4.
13 total? 4?
I rolled 11 plus 2.
6.
6. Okay, good enough.
Did we all see whatever it is?
Okay, so the next is the wolf that is attacking you, Zeno. He's going to take another bite at you.
Gosh.
But he misses completely. And I'm going to go with a sudden attack of an arrow comes flying by at Zachary. What's your armor, Zachary?
15.
I miss, but an arrow zips right by your head. It just misses you.
Like if you were...
Coming from this area here. Actually, no, I guess from where you are. Yeah, you're maybe visible enough, but he missed you. And after that, the wolf is again going to nip at you. And he misses completely too. Okay, back to the top. Firestorm. There's that wolf under there still. And you also saw an arrow zip by Zachary's head.
I'm gonna run over to the yellow wagon and then see if I can see anything.
Okay, so you're gonna come out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, coming over the wagon, you see right down here. There's a goblin with a bow and arrow in his hand, pointing at Zachary. You see from where you are a goblin down here. And you guys see, down this way, you see a goblin there too. There are 3 goblins on the other side of the camp.
Oh gosh.
I'm
Are you going to do anything else? You moved.
I'm gonna
Produce flame. Do you have produce flame?
She has firebolt.
Fireball.
I'm gonna try to warn everyone that there's goblins, and I'm gonna try to fireball.
Goblins! Goblins! Okay, and roll your attack.
11.
11, you miss.
On the goblin,
Yes, she misses the goblin.
which he would have hit the wolf.
Yeah, goblins have armor, usually. They're a bit more... Okay, so that was Firestorm. Now it is Zeno's turn.
I see the wolf.
There's still a wolf there. The 2 of you are kind of under the wagon, half biting at you. You're kicking at it, punching
I'm
it.
gonna kick it again. 14.
14 hits the wolf.
Yes. Can I kill it? He didn't want to be on my team. Oh, I only got 4. That was the worst.
4 damage.
Please kill it.
You haven't hit that one yet, have you? He's not hurt.
Help me, guys. Help
Zachary, you're still fighting with a wolf under the wagon.
I'm gonna punch him.
You gonna punch him?
Yeah.
Well, fine, you can punch him. You see unarmed attack?
Yeah. Zachary should produce flame it.
What did you roll for your attack? Pardon? 19? Okay, you punch him. Roll your attack, your damage for your punch.
3 bludgeoning.
Okay, you do 3 damage to
Where?
it. Which is enough to kill it.
3 bludgeoning.
That's fine, that's what it is. And you kill it. You just punch it right in the face. And it just kind of... Okay, you punch the wolf in the face. He is gone. 3. So this one, the one that shot at you earlier, sees Firestorm coming towards him. So he pulls out another arrow. What's your armor?
12.
He hits you with an arrow. I rolled a 12 plus my bonus. So an arrow... Oh, wait a minute. Yes, doesn't matter. Oh, you were still hurting. You were down.
Why did you run away?
She probably forgot she was hurt. So you were down. An arrow hits you right in the shoulder, and you kind of spin a bit, and you fall to the ground.
Is Flindle gonna help us?
Maybe. Another one of these guys, this one here, is going to run over, and he's going to start doing something to this wagon. And this one, he comes running out, sees you down, but looks, and sees you kind of pulling yourself out from under the wagon. He's going to run towards you, but he can't get to you. And that one shot. Back to the top. Firestorm. You are hurting. You have to make a death saving throw. So you roll the 20-sided dice. If you roll 10 or higher, you succeed on your death saving throw.
20.
20! If you roll a 1 or a 20, a 1 on that counts as 2 failures. If you get 3 failures, you're dead. But you rolled a 20, so you regain a hit point. So you are back up to 1 hit point. So you're still laying on the ground, but you all of a sudden like, oh, no, I can't go down. So you know what? What do you want to do? You can't do a whole lot. You're laying on the ground.
Run back to us.
She can't. She's laying down though.
Can
So
I try to crawl back over?
where do you want to crawl to?
The nearest place.
You should try to
You're gonna-
this guy.
What?
Try to attack him.
Well, she's laying on the ground, and I don't know if she can probably hardly see you.
No, okay.
But you're gonna crawl over this way.
Mhm.
You know what? And this whole time, I never thought of it. Zeno or Findo would have ran into a wagon. Okay. Your guy's job is to protect them, but maybe he'll come out. So you're crawling. Ugh. You crawl away a bit. Okay, Zeno.
They went to the
Okay,
front.
I'm still alive. I'm gonna kick it.
You're gonna kick that wolf. Come on.
I got a 9. Why am I attacking?
A 9 total?
Terrible, yeah.
Okay. Probably because you're laying under a wagon. The dice.
I'm getting minus.
The dice knows. The dice know that you're under a wagon.
I'm dying over here from a wolf under a wagon. I was gonna
Zachary,
jump out
what are you gonna do? You're kind of under a wagon. You've kind of moved a bit, and you see a goblin running towards you.
Or I'm gonna run in between Zeno and Firestorm.
So, like, you get over here.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab half of my good berries, throw them into Zeno's mouth, and grab 5
Oh, and you can maybe...
and throw it into Firestorm.
You can't do everything.
You can throw to one of them. You know what? I'll let you throw some berries to one person. Which one are you going to do?
I'll do Firestorm.
That probably makes sense because Firestorm's 1 hit point.
She's not getting attacked by a wolf under a care wagon.
You're right, but maybe it'll happen. Okay, so I want you to roll a 20-sided dice and add your dexterity bonus. 5 total. You throw berries, and as you throw them, they're a little slippery in your hand, and they go flying into the fire.
They're gonna eat them.
Okay. After Zachary, it is going to be Goblin 2. So that was the one with the arrow. He's going to be... He saw he just knocked you down and you're crawling away, but he's not too worried. He's going to start heading over, crossing over this way.
To me?
This Goblin is doing something with this wagon, and it's very loud. You can hear some big, honking, enormous thing going on. And then this Goblin is going to look at you there, Zachary. He's going to run towards you. What's your armor?
15.
Pardon?
15.
15. This Goblin hits you with a sword, dealing 4 points of damage. So you're down to 5 hit points. And then that happens. Okay, we are back to Firestorm. Okay, you're hurting. You're 1 hit point, and you're crawling. You just saw a Goblin run past you and attack Zachary. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try to go to Zachary and make him heal me.
Well, he can't make you heal him, but you could attack the Goblin and
Attack
save
the
him
Goblin.
from having to deal with the Goblin. You going to cast Firebolt at it?
Yeah,
Okay, roll your 20 and add your bonus.
9.
9! You miss! Oh, such bad luck. Zeno, it is your turn. You got to be able to take out this wolf.
I'm just sitting here under a carrot.
You're kicking at it. It's biting at you. It's like you guys are hitting each other at the same time, but nobody's hurting each other.
I'm sitting under a wagon. Everybody's healing each other, and I'm about to die.
You're fine. You actually got the most hit points. Did you finally hit?
I got a 23.
Total?
Yeah.
You hit the wolf in the face. What is your damage?
1d4 goes through. I got 4 again. What?
Total of 4?
Ones?
But you know what?
Oh.
That is enough to take out that wolf. Oh, about time. So you guys taking all the wolves.
After about 8 turns.
I think I forgot about the wolf last turn completely, which is fine for you guys. Zachary, there is a Goblin beside you.
My flame in my hand, I'm gonna turn and slam him.
Okay, so just roll your, just do your flame attack though. What's your total? 7 is your total.
Use to produce flame better.
So that's Zachary. Nothing.
Every time, I think.
This Goblin is looking at you now. He came kind of circled around. He's going to shoot an arrow at you. He misses completely.
Oh.
That Goblin is actually... On this Goblin's turn, you suddenly hear an enormous... Roar! The Goblin says, "Go, go, go!" And you guys all finally see an enormous ogre-like creature attached to the wagon. He is... They've been... This Goblin has been, while you guys have been distracted, attaching the wagon to this creature.
Giant.
Go, go, go! The Goblin yells out. And that's the Goblin's turn. And that Goblin then that's fighting you right now is going to make an attack. And he misses. And then, what does the ogre do?
What kind of ogre is it?
You don't know. It's just, you can tell faintly in the shadows and the light that flickers from the fire that it's an ogre. I need my wagon tokens. Where'd they go? I'm there. Right here. Okay, so you have to pretend that once this moves that this wagon is no longer here. But this ogre starts moving with the wagon attached to him.
Where is he going?
You don't know yet. You know that the road is up this path. So he's probably heading to an easier
I start
path.
yelling, "Get the giant ogre thing!"
Firestorm, it is your turn.
I'm
Go for
gonna
the goblin that's attacking Zachary.
go for the goblin that's attacking Zachary.
Okay, roll your 20-sided dice. Add your firebolt bonus.
Now doing quarter stab. I gotta turn him with my quarter.
Okay, so you've crawled over to him a little bit as he's distracted.
4,
17. Oh, you just crack the goblin in the leg with your staff. Roll your damage. That is goblin number 3. 2 damage.
Yeah.
You crack him, but it's not a good hit. It hits him right in the boot. It looks like a big, thick boot. It is Zeno's turn. You have taken out the wolf that you've been fighting for how many turns? And you see this big, humongous beast barreling out of there. So, fairly slow right now.
I just look over at Zachary. I'm like, you let this happen, and I come flying over, and I just pound him.
How did he let this happen?
Well, I was under a wagon getting killed by a wolf.
He was getting attacked by things too. Okay, what are you gonna do?
He was banging
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
thing.
run over. I'm
To
gonna
what?
jump. I'm just gonna jump and attack the goblin. That's
The
it.
goblin that's fighting Zachary?
Zachary.
So you come running over, ah!
1.
And you trip over something on the ground. You almost smack into the ground, but you kind of catch yourself,
Well, I
and
guess I got a 6.
you don't complete, but you rolled a 1. That is Zeno. Zachary.
Just the goblin looks over as a big honking man running towards him, and then the guy's running like in slow motion, and then just like trips and nails his nose off the ground. His nose is a bit too long.
Okay, Zachary, what are you gonna do?
His lip.
I'm going to try and run over to the bow and arrow guy and punch him.
Zachary, he's gonna get an attack on you then.
Yeah, if you leave him, he'll attack you.
Oh,
Just
or
attack
then
him.
I'll punch that guy right
Don't
there.
punch him.
Or, yeah, produce flame him.
Just
10.
Who are you produce flame? You miss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
what'd you roll? 10?
No, I rolled a 6 and then I got +4.
That's Zachary. Goblin 2 is the one that you're... the arrow one. So, he's going to take a shot at you again, Zachary. He rolls a 1. And he's trying to... as he's pulling out an arrow, he just can't seem to get it out of the quiver. And he's fighting and fussing with it. And then he messes up his turn. The goblin this goblin hops up onto the wagon. We'll meet you back at camp! And the goblin fighting you again, Zachary. He's taking a swing at you. He misses. Oh my gosh. And this thing gets moving a bit faster this time. He's catching up on some speed. It is Zachary's turn.
Are the tires Zeno?
Firestorm's turn. What's your question, though?
Is it made? If the tire's made of like metal, like a fire?
They'd be made out of wood. They'd have some metal to them, but they'd be
like what a
mostly
tire
wood.
would be made of. Like if I
well, it's
put
not
a
tires.
tack-
They're wheels.
If I put a tack underneath, it
No.
wouldn't break or anything.
No. Firestorm. You see this guy, this big ogre thing with a wagon,
I have an idea. Will it move? It'll only move on his turn.
only on the ogre's turn, and he's the very last on the list. Firestorm.
I think anything that's what I do.
That's just punching.
Uh,
And it's probably your least good thing. You only
And
get
is
a
it
+3.
strapped by a-
Firebolt is your best.
Is it strapped by a rope onto the?
It looks like there's some stuff strapped on, yeah.
So I could cut it.
Potentially. He's probably maybe holding on to some parts of it. But yeah, that would make it a lot easier
I'm
if you
gonna
cut.
try to stand up and
Okay.
try to go as fast as I can and try to get over to it and firebolt.
To the ogre?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get up and you run!
Ooh, she's
She'd probably go closer. She wouldn't go this way across the fire, so she'd probably go this way. And you see the ogre. You open up your hand. Poof! 20 to
I
hit.
thought you said 1.
You hit the ogre with a firebolt. Roll your damage. D10.
10.
10? Oh, you can
Rolled a
tell.
0, but that's
Yeah.
10.
That is a hit. You can... Oh! You hear him scream as he gets hit by like a full force firebolt. but he's not down. That is Zeno's turn next.
Okay, what I was gonna do is like jump up in the air and throw a dart at it and break the tire, but since I can't do
Yeah,
that,
that
and it's
doesn't work.
contacted by rope, it would be hard. So I'm just gonna I have no ranged attack. I think I'm just gonna punch him.
You gonna punch that goblin?
Yeah.
That
I'm gonna
is
kill him.
goblin number.
I rolled 10.
Which goblin is that? This is number 2.
33.
This is number 3. So that's goblin number 1.
Did I hit him?
What did you roll to hit?
10.
No, 10 does not hit.
I will roll for you.
Zachary, it's your
The
turn.
highest roll I've gotten, I think this whole game is 7.
Zachary?
No, 10. I'm gonna have produce flame in my hand and hit the goblin in the butt with produce.
So you're basically gonna punch him with your flaming fist.
Yeah.
But we'll use your
Give him a little
flaming attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your attack.
18.
18. You nail him with the firebolt this time.
7.
You look at the goblin, your hand turns to flame and poof! The fire disappears and the goblin is in just smoking. You take him out. After Zachary, it is that goblin, the arrow goblin. Yes.
Can you have it for lunch tomorrow?
If you guys...
If we
People don't
survive
eat goblin.
the night, Andrew.
People don't eat
The
goblin.
goblin toes!
This goblin takes another arrow shot at you. You seem to be the most destructive one. And again, he can't get this arrow out. He
And then
tried
he just starts screaming at it. Not having a happy camper today.
That goblin is on there, and that thing starts barreling out of there.
Did he get out?
But just as he's almost out of reach, you hear something in the distance.
There he-
Oh my golly. Let's see this. You hear a voice, a noise you've never heard before. Then you hear the ogre, ah! And then you hear the goblin, what the heck is that? You hear a big thump on the ground. You hear a screeching noise. Ah! And this goblin comes running back into camp.
Oh my gosh, this can't be good.
We're going back up to Firestorm.
Oh gosh. Is the ogre dead?
You don't know. You don't see it. Firestorm, what is your doing?
I get.
What?
Does he die face first in mud?
Firestorm, it's your turn.
I'm gonna.
There is a goblin here who's been shooting at Zachary, and another goblin that was on the wagon comes running back, and he's fairly close to you.
I'm gonna. Fireball.
Poof! This new goblin?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your to hit.
Wait, that was bad.
Yeah, pick up and roll it.
7.
Okay, roll your damage, which is the D10.
5.
5. That's that one, okay. That's a good hit. You can tell he's hurting from that one. Zeno, what are you doing?
I'm going to, I don't know, ranged attack.
You have to get something for that, eh?
5, 10, 30. Am I close enough to be able to attack him?
Yeah, I'll say you can figure it out. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
You
gonna-
can run around.
I'm gonna, like, uppercut him.
You come running up. Wham!
21.
You hit him right in the face.
1d4. 7 damage. The highest I can
Poof! Where do you hit him?
right in the face. Like
You just punch him in the face. Oh!
And it's like, does he die?
Yes.
His head just, like, flies off.
Zachary, it is your turn. Roll your 20-sided dice. You gotta try to punch him, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him. No.
Oh, you miss. You just miss him. You come running up, you take a swing, and you miss.
Is the one that I attacked dead?
You assume he's dead. He fell to the ground after that punch. He just like in a boxing match, he gets punched in the face and he just fell.
He just like that. I give up.
This goblin is gonna look at you. He's like, I give up. Just keep me away from that thing in the woods.
I say, well, tell us! Why are you here?
What?
How about if we keep you alive, we capture you in a jar?
Not in a jar. How do you catch a goblin in a jar?
I don't know.
You
Does
guys
it-
hear Footprints.
You hear footprints.
How do you hear
Footsteps.
footprints? Okay.
Big, heavy footsteps.
Oh no.
It's a Taurus!
Preparing for the ogre to come back. And coming out of the woods is the owlbear that you remember
Yes! Right here!
saving and helping last time.
Yes! How did it... Why was he scared of it?
He comes walking up.
His eyes like the other.
He comes walking up. The goblin looks at him. Save me from him! He's gonna eat me just like he ate the ogre!
He ate the ogre? He killed the ogre? Yes! Yes!
So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna...
The goblin is basically giving up.
I'm screaming at the ogre, get in the carriage right now!
To the goblin, you mean?
Yeah. If he
He
gets... If
he drops his weapons. He has his hands up in the air. The owlbear kind of makes its way over. Yes,
I
Zachary?
walk up to the owlbear and say, "Good boy."
But say, don't attack the goblin.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what? He remembers you guys. So he kind of... He looks at you guys. He kind of makes a growly, purring noise. He turns around and leaves.
No! I'm
Back.
gonna say right before he leaves, wait! Does he stop?
They're not overly intelligent creatures. Yeah, he doesn't...
And then I yell before he's like out, I'm like, come back.
And he heads back towards possibly where the ogre was. The goblin's giving up. Some of the guards and the guys from the wagons come up and tie up the goblin. Is there anything you'd like to do before we end the game for tonight?
Did the goblin run into the carriage?
He's letting you guys capture him. He's not giving you guys any fuss. He's letting you. Some of the guys already tied him up. So he's under your captivity now.
I go over to him and I say, you have to promise me one thing. You touch any of us. And then I do like the
slit your throat action. You're dead.
Yeah, and I like make like an angry face at him. And I say, but you can also be our friend. And then I just wink at him and tell him to get in the
Okay, he gets in one of the wagons. Is that all you guys want to do for the rest of the game?
Yes.
Oh, no, I want to go check the ogre. Check what was
Oh, you gotta go check the ogre, get the wagon back maybe?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna go check
so you
what's
head
in the
over to
wagon.
where you think the ogre is. You follow the tracks.
Should I go too?
Yep, are you gonna go to, Zachary?
Yeah.
You guys all head out.
Start looting.
It is one of the... You guys haven't been adventurers long, so you haven't seen anything too crazy yet, right? You see this ogre taken apart.
Just like
This
rip.
owlbear just... I don't know if the ogre stepped on his foot or if they just startled each other or what happened, but this owlbear just tore apart this ogre, and there's just...
Organs.
If you didn't see the ogre before, you would have no idea what it is right now. Yes, Zachary?
Can we keep his heart? The ogre's heart?
Why?
Roll a... I think it's medicine.
Ew. What? Why?
Is there a medicine there?
0 medicine.
19.
19. You know what? You're searching the thing, and you see his heart, and it's in... It doesn't actually look like it got hit. Surprisingly, that's about the only part of this ogre that is intact. So you gotta, like, cut it out. Okay, so you cut out the ogre's heart. The guards and all the other wagon people come over, and they start unhooking the wagon from the ogre, and they're all thankful that you guys were able to stop this. So obviously, the owlbear played a big part in it.
I start like bowing, like thank you.
Well,
Like that.
you guys are earning your keep so far. That was close. We almost lost a wagon.
I tell the whole group, let's go out for ice cream. We don't need the town.
Well, when we get to town, the caravan master Dougal comes out. I'll buy all of you ice cream.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end off for this day.